Hi all! How's everyone today? I am off. So I have a lot of time to make lives and videos. Did you miss me? I missed you all. I miss doing lives and doing videos, but I'm fixing some things with Facebook, so I put going on live and doing the videos on hold. But while I'm waiting for their answer, I thought of making some lives and some videos once again. Since I miss it, I miss making chica with some of you. I have developed some relationships with some people that join me for breakfast or join me when I do my morning walk. And so I miss them. I miss doing lives with them. But this one is pre-recorded, and I thought I'd show you how I make my it's like a sardine. It's like the Spanish style sardines because it's cooked in oil. And instead of using, I don't have the mackerel or the sardines or some other fish. Salmon is our favorite, me and Love Team's favorite. And when I make this, I make a big batch. I really make a big batch because I normally share it with my kids. So I make a big batch. So today I have 2 containers of salmon. See that? I have 2 containers, and yes, it looks like it's a lot. It is actually, let me see how heavy. This is 2.4, and this one is where is that? 1.5. 1.6. So this is almost 4 pounds. So this is what? About 2 kilos of fish. Normally, I make a bigger portion because this is very little to share with my children. I normally share a little portion with my kids, but this will do for now. I want to show you how I make my Spanish style salmon. Ingredients: of course, your fish of choice. My choice is salmon. It's skinless and boneless salmon. I use garlic. If you have the fresh garlic, that's better. But I don't have the fresh garlic, so I have this one. This is what's available right now. Lots of olives. So I still have leftover olives. I buy a big container only because of this recipe. From the last recipe that I made, I still have leftover marinated olives in Italian herbs. So I am going to use this as well. So I can throw the container. It doesn't clog my fridge. So I'm using both of this. And then I have pickles. My kids normally like the sweet pickles, but we made a mistake when we bought the pickles. So this is the regular dill. So this would be a little on the salty side, but this recipe would have been so much better if you use the sweet pickles. But that is entirely according to how you want it. But this is what I have right now. Sweet pickles. Oh, not sweet, but the dill. So this is the salty. This is what's going on during pre-recorded things like this. And I'm not very good with editing videos. Not yet though. But I will learn that in the future. Let me say that again. This is not the sweet pickles. This is the dill pickles, which is a little salty. But it would be better if you use the sweet one. But that is according to how you like it. And of course, your seasoning. This is salt, pepper, and garlic. We are using some bay leaves and also For this version, I use a little bit of some red pepper flakes because Love Team and my other daughter, they like a little heat. So I'm using some red pepper flakes and then lots of oil, lots of olive oil. You want the fish to soak in the oil. Yes, you want the fish to soak in the oil. So lots of oil. And I buy this at Costco. I buy the twin pack only because of this recipe. So let's start. Make sure that you preheat your oven 400. 400, this is how I do it. I don't follow any recipes from the internet. This is how I do it by heart. So I do 400 degrees. 400. And I start preheating. You preheat that. Normally 40 minutes, 40 minutes is all I need to make this recipe. And let's start prepping. Okay, the oil in you need an oven proof container, right? Since I'm making a big batch of this one, I'm going to use just the disposable one. I might need all of this, you know. I might. Let's do half first. Let's do half of this. Yep. Let's come a little closer. So how's everything? Have you tried making a recipe like this? Do you like Spanish style fish as well? So that's like half of what I have. A lot of olive oil, as you can see. And then you'll start using, adding your other ingredients. Okay, so let's do the bay leaf. We have about 4 pounds. This is about 4 pounds of fish. Let's do 2, 3. Let's do 3. Or maybe one more, right? So 4 of that. And then let's use our house seasoning. The house seasoning actually has roasted garlic, salt, and pepper, black pepper. So this is all I have. Maybe use all of it. Because I have about 2 kilos in the Philippines. We call it 2 kilos. We have about 4 pounds. We have about 2 kilos of fish. So we have about 4 pounds of boneless, skinless salmon. So we'll use that, maybe almost all of that. And then the pepper flakes, the red pepper flakes for a little heat. And then let's add our olives. I don't have much, so let's use that. All of that. And then maybe all of this too. Should I use all of this too? Let's see. We'll play it by the ear. I'm going to add our garlic. Normally, I add the whole cloves of garlic because that is so nice when you bake all of this with that whole garlic and you just peel it out of the peel. Very nice and sweet. But I don't have fresh garlic, so I'm going to use this one. I got this from Costco. So a lot of garlic. About maybe 4-6 tablespoons. Because we have a lot of fish. We have a lot of fish. So we need a lot of garlic. So far, so good. Let me show you how it looks like so far. So far, this is how it looks. And we will add our fish. Oops, don't forget the pickles. The pickles, don't forget the pickles. I forgot the pickles. Okay. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. So let's see. Let's do, maybe I'll do all of it. Just cut it. You have to cut it, guys. So, yeah. Cut. 2. Should I add all 4 of this? Let's see. Because I want to get rid of the bottle. Because it's too big for the fridge. Oh my gosh, I can't fish it out. I'm sure that for some people, you have already tried sardines, right? Or even the Spanish style sardines. We love sardines. I grew up eating sardines, you know, guys. Okay, let me just dump all the juice. You know what? Maybe I'll add some of this, right? Let me add some of the juice here. Because why not? Because why not? I can fish it out there. Should I add one more? Oh well, why not? Let's add. Should I add one more? Oh, maybe not. Let's start with our fish. Let's add the fish now. So the fish I cut into bite-sized pieces. Bite-sized pieces. So this one is, look, boneless, skinless. Boneless, skinless, your fish of choice. But this is how we like it here. So I do salmon for this recipe. Boneless, skinless salmon. Cut it into bite-sized pieces or serving-sized pieces, just like that. I know it's big. It's okay. We're a little still frozen, but that's all right. Okay, mix. Make sure you're mixing. Mix, mix, mix. How I wish that if you find this recipe of mine interesting, that you try it too. I know that the prep looks a little too much, but it's very good. Oh, it's very, very good. You can eat this with crackers. You can eat it with toasted bread. You can eat it with rice. We normally bring this with our lunch bags for me and Love Team. And I share some with my children. So that's number 1. I have another pack. Yeah, it's a little frozen, but it's workable. Mix it. Mix, mix, mix. Let's see. Can you see that? Mix, 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 mix. Yum. Mix it. Add some more because we're sharing. How do you like your fish cooked, guys? Do you like your fish fried or steamed? Some people do a lot of air frying nowadays. Lots of people doing air frying. But this is how we love our salmon. This or the soup. Or I make, I bake or I make curry. Indian or Filipino curry with our fish. Now that hurts my hand because it's cold. But right now we're gonna do more of the oil. More of the oil. More of the red pepper flakes, right? More of the oil. Let's put some more oil because it has to be submerged in oil. Let me show you. Has to be submerged in oil. I don't know how to do this one. Maybe this way, right? There, oh my gosh. That would have been better. Okay, more oil. And maybe, should I add, I think I'll finish all of the pickles, guys, right? Because I still have two pieces left of the pickles. And I also have some more of the marinated olives. So I'll use all of this. Let me add all of this. I used to have a big bag. My daughter got this from Trader Joe's. But I used the first half for the fish recipe that I made last month. I normally make this recipe once or twice in a month. And I make a big batch, as you can see. So this one is marinated olives. Okay, let's use all of it because this is a bigger batch. That, and then I'm gonna cut this and add it. If I can fish this out. Okay, there. So I have 2 more left, so I'm gonna add it anyway because this is a big batch. Okay, there you go. And then let's put a little bit more of our red pepper flakes. A bit more. Make it a little spicy. A little bit more of the house seasoning. Okay. This is our Spanish style salmon. We're gonna put this inside the oven for 40 minutes. With the foil over it. With the foil over. Inside the oven. Woo! Hot. Hot, hot, hot. Okay, inside the oven. 40 minutes. We'll go back to that after 40 minutes and I will show you.